The Turkish people have a long and interesting history. Their story is all about expanding, moving from Central Asia across many lands. This journey brought them to new places and new ways of life. The Seljuk Turks were some of the first, arriving in Anatolia way back in the 11th century. This set the stage for the powerful Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans became super strong. Over hundreds of years they ruled more and more land. Their empire covered 3 continents: Southeast Europe, Western Asia and North Africa. It was a mix of so many cultures. You can still see the Ottomans' influence in these places today. The Ottomans were great warriors and clever planners, but they weren't just about fighting. They were also known for being accepting of others and good rulers. They let people keep their own religions and traditions. This created a special mix of cultures within their empire. The Ottomans' impact went far and wide. From the Balkans to the Middle East, you can still find traces of their influence. You can see it in the buildings, languages, food and art. It shows how much of a lasting impact they had. The Ottoman Empire was like a colorful tapestry of different cultures. It was where East met West. This mix of cultures was a big part of Ottoman life. The empire's accepting ways helped different groups of people live together and thrive. One of the most important things the Ottomans did was connect different cultures. They helped ideas and traditions spread. Trade routes thrived under their rule, linking East and West. This exchange changed both sides in big ways. The Ottomans loved art and learning from all the people in their empire. They supported artists and thinkers from different backgrounds. This made Ottoman culture very exciting. Ottoman art, for example, is a mix of Persian, Arab and Byzantine styles. The Ottomans also protected knowledge. They translated books from Greek, Persian and Arabic. This helped spread knowledge across different cultures. The Ottoman Empire became a center of learning during the Renaissance. The Ottomans were amazing builders. They left behind lots of incredible buildings all across their former empire. These structures show how grand and skilled they were. Ottoman buildings are known for their domes, minarets and fancy designs. One famous example is the Hagia Sophia. It was a Byzantine church, but the Ottomans turned it into a mosque. The Hagia Sophia's huge dome and beautiful mosaics are famous. It's a symbol of Istanbul's rich history. Another amazing building is the Süleymaniye Mosque. It was built by a famous Ottoman architect, Mimar Sinan. The mosque is a perfect example of Ottoman genius. Its balanced design, tall minarets and beautiful proportions are amazing. The Ottomans didn't just build religious buildings, they also built impressive palaces, bridges and roadside inns. The Topkapi Palace in Istanbul was where the Ottoman sultans lived. It's a huge complex of buildings, courtyards and gardens. It shows how fancy the Ottoman court was. The Ottoman Empire wasn't just about different cultures mixing, it was also a place of new ideas in science and art. Ottoman scholars made important discoveries in math, astronomy and medicine. They built on the knowledge of older civilizations. Ottoman astronomers made important discoveries about the stars. They built advanced tools for their time. Taqi al-Din, a famous Ottoman astronomer, built an observatory in Istanbul. It was one of the most advanced in the 16th century. Ottoman doctors were very skilled. They developed new ways to do surgery and treat illnesses. They also built hospitals that cared for everyone. Ottoman medical books were even famous in Europe. Ottoman art was also booming. Ottoman artists were great at miniature painting, calligraphy and ceramics. Ottoman miniatures, known for their bright colors and tiny details, were very popular. They often showed historical events, life in the palace and scenes from stories. The Ottoman Empire's impact reached further than its borders. It changed the languages and food of the places it once ruled. Turkish, the language of the Ottomans, spread throughout the empire. It influenced other languages, especially in the Balkans and the Middle East. You can find Turkish words and phrases in languages like Greek, Bulgarian, and Arabic. This shows how closely different groups within the empire interacted. Even today, these borrowed words remind us of the Ottoman past. Ottoman food is another way the empire's legacy lives on. Ottoman cuisine was a mix of Turkish, Arab, Persian and Balkan cooking. It was known for its strong flavors, spices and fresh ingredients. Some of the most famous Turkish dishes like baklava, kebab and Turkish delight come from the Ottoman times. These dishes are popular all over the world. They show how much people still love Ottoman food. The Ottoman Empire is gone, but its impact is still felt today. From the Balkans to the Middle East, you can see signs of Ottoman rule in many parts of life. You can especially see it in Istanbul. Istanbul, once called Constantinople, was the center of the Ottoman Empire. The city's skyline is still full of Ottoman buildings. The Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, and the Topkapi Palace are just a few examples. Millions of people visit these places every year. The Ottoman legacy is also part of the cultures of many countries. Drinking coffee, a big part of life in Turkey and many Arab countries, started in the Ottoman Empire. Coffee shops were important social places back then. The Ottoman Empire's legacy is complicated. It was a time of great art and culture, but also of hard times and conflict. But no one can deny the big impact it had on the world. The Turkish expansion, which led to the Ottoman Empire, changed history forever. The Ottomans left a huge mark on culture. This includes architecture, art, science, language, and food. Their empire connected East and West. From the amazing Hagia Sophia to the detailed Ottoman miniatures, the empire's art and architecture are truly special. The Ottomans also did important things in science and medicine, even though people don't always talk about it. Their influence is a big part of Turkey today and many other places. We can still see the Ottoman Empire's impact today. It's in the languages people speak, the food they eat, and their traditions. Understanding the